Adam, a much needed 3 points for you today and fully deserved, I would say.
Yeah, I think totally deserved. It wasn't so much about the performance today, it was definitely about getting a result, and the players were outstanding today.
Great start with the penalty, and then a great follow-up from Ross to save their penalty, and it really set the tone for what you achieved this afternoon.
Yeah, I think that's the little bit of rub of the green, the little bit of luck that we've been looking for. I think that's the first bit of luck I've had since I've come into Boston, so it was nice to get it today, and I think it helped us to get the 3 points. When you are given a penalty, you're always a little bit wary that you might get one given against you. That was the case, but Ross made a fantastic save, and then I thought the players were absolutely fantastic in getting themselves back in the game, getting another goal, and then a ridiculously professional performance to see it out.
And the second goal right on half-time, well, it's won you the game obviously, but it just changed the whole mindset, because obviously it'd been 1-0 up at half-time. Worcester would probably fancied it second half, but they needed a monumental effort to get it back from 2-0.
Yeah, I think it was a fantastic finish from Louis. That's what he does. He's got that in his locker. And we knew second half, we said at half time, we didn't have to do anything extraordinary. We didn't have to do anything fantastic to go and to win the game second half. We just had to be organised, disciplined, and manage the game and see the game out, and we did that. At times it wasn't pretty, but like I say, it wasn't about the performance today. It was all about the 3 points.
And Louis Briscoe, as you mentioned, obviously coming in, does he add that little bit of quality in the final third that you've spoken about that you need at times?
Yeah, he's a player that sometimes in games you think he's not doing a lot, but then out of nowhere he'll pop up with an assist or a goal. I've seen him do it on many occasions. Again, he's another one that needs game time to get him up to his real tempo. But I think we've signed 2 outstanding players in Manny and Louis, and at this stage of the season, for the chairman to back us to go and do that is fantastic, and we obviously thank him for that, because it's 2 attacking options now that with the run of games coming up, it gives us a lot of options in that final third.
And presumably these players as well are being signed with an eye on what might be happening in the summer.
Yeah, definitely. We're making moves to not just have a look at people. Obviously, I know Manny. I had Manny at Mansfield. I had Louis at Mansfield. So these are players that I kind of know a little bit better than maybe other players. So it's that helps me because I know what they can deliver as a person and as a player. But yeah, we've obviously still got one eye on this season. We need to complete this season on a high. But we want to be successful next season. We want to be pushing for promotion next season. So once we reach our targets for this season, the focus will go on to that. But the boys have done a fantastic job today, and I'm chuffed to bits for them.
And you're 9 points clear of those bottom 3, so a nice positive result in midweek, and you could be looking at a double-figure buffer, and things are certainly looking a lot different to last weekend.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is to keep focused. It's just game after game at the minute, and just focusing on the next game. It's good to be able to do interviews where you're not all doomy and gloomy, because that obviously ruins my weekend. So for you to go home with a smile on your face today, Craig, with a new haircut as well, is exceptional news.
And Alfreton, a word on them. We'll not probably get to do another interview in the meantime, but always a challenge to go to their place, but very close to you in the league, and it could be another tight game.
Yep, we knew these 2 games were going to be huge. Alfreton will be another tough game for us, but we'll go there in confidence. Our away form is superb, and we'll go there to win the game. We'll set out to win the game. We'll do our homework on what they'll bring to the table, but as per usual, it'll be about us.